Lexis Headnotes and the Legal Issue Trail, prepared for the Intellectual Property Research course at Boston College Law School. One nice thing about legal research is that everything you find can lead you to other relevant authority. This video will show you two of the ways Lexis can help you find additional relevant cases: Lexis Headnotes and the Lexis Legal Issue Trail. To illustrate these features, we will start with the case Perfect 10 versus Amazon, 508 F. 3rd, 1146. Lexis Headnotes appear after some introductory information, but before the actual text of the case itself. They contain the language of the case that the editors at Lexis have selected for the points of law they discuss. Readers can scan the headnotes and then jump to that actual discussion in the case by clicking on the little arrow down next to the headnote number. Headnotes can also be used to find additional cases selected by the editors to illustrate that same point of law. Clicking on a headnote index term gets us a choice of going directly to additional documents discussing that point of law, creating an alert, and viewing that term in the topic index. I prefer to view the term in the index. The topical index shows this term in context and may also alert the researcher to additional relevant topics. You can also get to the topical index by clicking on the Browse button at the top of the screen. To get to where I am now, using the Browse feature, choose the topic Copyright Law, then Civil Infringement Action, then Remedies, then Injunctions. No matter how you got here, you can view other cases that have headnotes classified under this topic by clicking on the Get Documents link. This retrieves the cases that contain one or more headnotes on this topic. You can now narrow this results set using any of the narrow by filters on the left, including search within the results set. Going back to the case we started with, what if the most relevant portion of this case does not have a headnote associated with it? Lexis will still take you to additional relevant cases. At the bottom of the About This Document box is the Legal Issue Trail. To use the trail, you must first select Activate Passages. Once passages have been activated, click within the passage that contains the language you want to find additional cases discussing. The Legal Issue Trail constructs a search using the actual language of the case that takes you to a list of citations that begin with the cases cited by the initial case for this issue, if there are any, followed by a list of citations citing the initial case for this issue. This should lead you to additional cases that may be relevant for your research.